How's it going? Welcome back to another day here in Icarus. In the last video, we landed over here on Prometheus, and dude, this place looks fantastic, man, compared to Olympus. Different atmosphere, we got different trees, we got some different wildlife as well, so it's not too bad, dude. Now we got a very small shack set up, and when I say very small, I mean very, very small. We got our bed inside, we got a workbench, and we got our storage, and that's kind of it. So for today, what I want to do is get set up with some more workstations. Now there's three main things we're looking for. One is going to be the smelter. We got quite a bit of the ores in the last video. At the edge of the lake, there's a small river, runs right into a cave system, massive cave system, but we found some iron as well as some copper. Get those smelted up, and we can make the orbital exchange system. That'll allow us to send our items up to get repaired in the workstation, or in the space station, and then send down our buffalo as well. Because with that guy, he's got quite a few of his skill points. Very good for hauling, very good for exploring, things like that, and I'll feel a lot safer with him around. The neighbors around here are not safe, man. Holy crap, are they not safe? This guy, he's a new one. Not too bad. That guy's not too bad. Whatever that is. It's like a small little rabbit. But we got some, we got crocodiles. Yes, crocodiles. Terrifying thing. We got some dogs with some glowing eyes that look terrifying in packs at night. And we got the crazy horses. So it's not safe, man. Now it's looking over here, too. For our main base build. See, there's one of the dogs there, man. Crazy looking things. And at nighttime, their eyes glow. It is super, super intimidating. Just saying. But I hear footsteps. Okay. Might have been that one guy running off. But what I'm thinking for our permanent base build, at least permanent for now, instead of expanding off of this, it is very flat up here. And seeing how the neighbors aren't safe, there's a beehive way over there. Anyways, well, we might just start it off right here. Now, instead of it being a long A-frame, it's going to be a wide A-frame. And it's going to be 2 stories tall. Kind of a big build, but small at the same time. And right here, I was kind of looking, all this is blocked off on the water with a small little cliff face. So all we need is 3 sides for some walls, some spikes, and we might be somewhat safe-ish. Now, we also got the creature deterrent, right? And the thing that sucks about that is on this map, there's birds. We didn't have birds over on Olympus. And it's kind of nice seeing them fly by every now and then, things like that. That might keep the birds away too. So not sure, man. Not sure if we'll actually need the deterrent or not, but we'll see. So yeah, once we get the orbital exchange done, one thing we need to work on, and it's kind of the main goal for the day, for the most part, is our power source. Now for the power on this map, we're doing everything different, more primitive than on the previous map. I want to go biofuel. Now for this, it's not super simple to make because we need concrete. For concrete, we need refined wood. And for refined wood... Where's it at? We need the carpentry bench. And for this... we need the anvil for making nails. All the way down here. And then for this, we need, of course, the smelted ores. So again, very, very long progress. But I like that in games. So, the base is empty. Let's talk about this now. Get it out of the way. I can already hear people in the comments. In the last video, towards the end, we had a junior moa over here, right? Little baby one. We won't talk about what happened to its parent, okay? We decided to claim them. Now, back on Olympus, we had problems with moas. Constantly dying, okay? Wasn't my fault. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. But we lost quite a few. This guy, we had him inside raising up. He didn't have a bed. He was sleeping on the floor, being fed not very well. And in between videos, I left the door open. He came outside for a walkabout. A crocodile came out of the water and ate him, okay? So it's not my fault. That's the main reason why I want the orbital exchange to send down the buffalo, so we actually have some proper protection. I don't think I'm going to mess with moas ever again. Maybe we'll try the new one that's on this map, and I think it's over in the swamp biome, wherever that is. Inventory's full. I was going to say, that's kind of weird, man. Something dropping stuff for us. So yeah, we don't have the moa, man. It's a thing, okay? It's not my fault. It's the way that it goes. So, let's keep 2 stacks of all these items, and the rest we'll put into storage. We'll keep this, of course. We'll leave all these. And then the rest in here. Just for right now. That's good there. That's good as well. I want to get the salt station up and going if we can. Just for preserving all of our foods. And speaking of that, eat some of those. All right, so what do we need for this? We need some wood. Forgot to keep 2 stacks of that. Let's get rid of that. It can spoil somewhere else. Let's clean out some space from here. Make one of you. That's the main thing we need to start all this off for the day. Now, I'm hoping to get all this built if we can. We also need the ranch station for making the saddle once we get the buffalo down. There's this. Can we make the salt one too? We just need charcoal. Let's hit this guy up real quick, and then we'll grab the charcoal. Please. Please do not burn my base down, okay? I would appreciate it. Just saying. So let's grab the copper as well. We've only got 120. I mean, let's be honest. You never get very much copper from the caves, right? Stop it. There we go. 1 stack of this, 1 stack of that, then the rest can smelt up by itself. Let's grab our charcoal real quick. Yeah, there's one of the birds there. Kind of need seeing them around, man. Just saying. Adds to the atmosphere. Some more carrots. Lunch for later. We'll keep that just for sleeping. I'm nervous, man. Someone left a comment about the torches inside being very close to the roof. Now I'm worried about the base burning when I'm not here. We definitely got to get some of the biofuel lights as soon as possible. All right, so we need wood. We just gave it all away. Now, we don't have any salt on us at the moment, but there's some pretty close by. Let's put this in here and get a new one real quick. Give me this. Give me that. Give you that. And then let's get some water, too. We'll use the rest of the charcoal out here. All right, give you that. Let's refill this. There we go, man. Not too bad, dude. Not too bad at all for the start. All right, so salt station. But yeah, there's some. I can't remember exactly where. I want to say right over here. So we'll grab some of that here eventually. And I think for this guy, we'll set it up right by the bed. Can he go outside? I don't think so, right? Has to be indoors? No shelter. Okay. Has to be inside. I mean, it makes sense, right? Get water in the salt. Kind of messes everything up. And then how much do we need for the different ores? For the orbital. Need to make some rope. 7 iron and 7 copper. Let's change this out. We got enough of this. And I think in here, we can make it out of fiber. Now in our inventory, it makes a rope out of leather, right? It does. Let's keep the leather for the moment. And let's make 20. I think we'll be fine. Gotta get that sorted out. All we're missing is 5 more of these. We can make the orbital, bring down Junior, and then what are we looking for? Oh, we gotta do the anvil. Stone. Oh, holy crap, dude. That's 40 on the ingots. Okay, let's do the orbital first, and then we'll work on the stuff for that. Now for the stone, I think we got plenty, right? Take a stack out. There's so much junk in here, man. It's quite a bit of stuff. I'll give you that. Give you this. Give you one of those. That's enough of these. Alright, so we're good there. Now for the carpentry. Just need wood and the nails. Grab some more wood. Get it all stocked up and ready. What do we have? Winds. Is that going to blow down our trees? I've been trying to leave these guys just for looks. These are weird looking, man. Kind of cool, but weird. Please do not follow my base. The trees around here, it's like they're in patches, right? Instead of the huge forest. Which I'm kind of hoping the whole map's like that. It's kind of nice. Leaves things open more. But they're a lot taller. So when they fall, they got a lot more range. So we definitely got to watch out on our base for that. Alright, man. A few minutes here. Actually, never mind. Thought it was going to take longer. So for the contact device, we just need the iron ingots. Now, I'm wanting to do some of the missions on here. I'm guessing they're probably the same, the normal ones, right? But it'll give us a way to explore the map some, plus get some Ren and some rewards in the process. Might do those next video after next. Not too sure. Let's set up this. Did we not grab it? We were crafting it. Let's set this up right here for the moment. I don't want it to land on our base, man. There we go, dude. Alright, so let's request some equipment. Let's bring down... That is very hard to see. I say 23? 25, so we want this guy. And then... How does it work for repairs? Let's bring one down, and we'll go from there. I think if we just send up the item, we can repair it there without backing out to the main menu. It's all kind of new to me. Haven't done any of that yet. Oh, there's Junior! Buddy! How's it going, man? Are you the right one? You are not the right one. Okay, look. Don't take this personal, okay? It's not your fault. Wait a minute. Why is this one 25 and the other one's only 23? The way I can tell is our main one has this unlocked and fully upgraded. 25. We needed 23. Okay. And then let's do this too. Let's send this up and this up for repairs. Okay. Up you go. No trees have fallen down. That is fantastic, man. Okay. Kind of a good thing. So, what we'll do... Take out this guy. We just send up our knife, too. I say, I thought I shot 3 of them. Let's call down the other Junior. So up here, it's a workshop, loadouts. How do we repair them? Is it just back at the main menu? We'll do some science. Let's call down the other guy real quick. 23. Wish we could see the skills on him. Well, there's all our stuff. That's kind of neat, man. All right, so request you. Make sure we got the proper Junior, and then we'll back out to the main menu and see about doing some repairs. You have got to be kidding me. That's going to damage all of our stuff. Junior, are you the proper one? You are. Ah, dude, there we go, buddy. Pets for you. Yep, right on top. He's looking for the feed trough. We don't have one. There goes our trees. Well, I'll tell you what. Alright, so you go back up. Damage all my stuff so I can repair it. Watch out, buddy. Watch out. Over here. Over here. Yep. Watch the trees. Yep, there goes all my stuff. Ah, dude, I tell you what. That should not damage your things. I mean, it's cool that it does, but it sucks at the same time. Let's take you off of follow. You're on defensive. You got 4 points. So how are we doing here? Don't care about that. Don't care about that at the moment. I think we're good here. Oh, you got movement speed. How did I miss that? Well, I'll tell you what. Well, that is fantastic, man. All right, let's eat this. Afford spoils. And let's do this. So, stay here, okay? We'll be right back. Let's do this. A little bit of science on camera. You figure we could do this from the orbital exchange system, right? Yeah, see, why can I repair it here? But not from the in-game menu. Right? It's kind of weird. Alright, so anyways. Resume. We'll go back. So we'll call that back down. They are repaired. We'll get the ranch station made if we can. I'm not sure what we need besides... Do we need nails? We have to get the anvil up and going. We need to change out the copper for the iron in the smelter. And change our position so we get more of the iron. I think we're kind of good on copper until we go to make whatever required the 120 nails. Might have been the carpentry bench. You good? You right? Pet you again, buddy. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. New lands here. New lands. Mind the trees, please. Mind the trees. Okay, so send these back down. I should have moved this first. It's gonna be over here, so we're good. Pick you up for safety. It's a massive radius that this thing will land in. Again, kind of wish that it was static. There we go. Alright, send you back up. Alright, so that's kind of sorted out. Yeah, the tree that fell is gone. I like that. Now whenever you relog, it removes all the fallen trees in the world. It's not too bad, dude. Not too bad at all. Alright, so, in here. Okay, that is going for that. So we're kind of set. Drop these off, drop that off. We need the anvil. We still need 8 more on the ingots. Okay. Let's grab these. It all needs to be smelted up anyways. Now, for steel, that's going to be made in the mortar and pestle, right? Can we make one of those? Silica. There should be some over here. What do we need for the ranch station? Iron nails. Okay. Stay here, buddy. We'll be right back. Let's close the door. I do not want to come home to a crocodile inside. And I think we got the silica right over here. And there should be, I think, right there. That's silica, and that should be salt. So kind of grab both at once. I think we're good on the oxide for the moment. Crazy horse. That's not salt. That's a normal rock. Salt right there, though. All right. I like this. I wish there's an option to turn off the head movement, though. Kind of makes me dizzy in games. There's an option for it in this game, but it doesn't affect that, apparently. Kind of cool, man. Can you tame those? If you know, let me know. Here we go. A little bit of silica. Alright, we good? I think we're alright. I don't think we need any more of this stuff at the moment, so let's go back, make the mortar and pestle, and then wait for the other ores, and we can make the anvil. How are we looking? Fantastic. Alright. First things first, craft you. Then, craft you. We'll put this for the moment on the floor, and as soon as we get the carpentry bench, we'll set it up on top of that. Oh, it can actually go up here. Is that going to be in the way, though? That kind of works, right? It's not too bad. Let's salt our bacon, of course. Highly protected food, I'm just saying. And our carrots. Always eat your vegetables. Just saying, dude. Just saying. Grab all this. Throw it in there. We're finally getting some storage space back. Holy crap, dude. Alright, leave those in there for the moment. Anvil is made. It's very tiny. We could set it right here. Again, we're not in here forever. Maybe just to the next video. So that's good. Let's make some nails. That'll be 70 of those. And then let's make 120 of those. I think that's all that we need for the copper nails, right? That's going to be for the carpentry bench. It is. And that'll get made. Then we can start on the refined wood. Then we can make the concrete mixer. And then we can have our biofuel. It's not too bad. Oh, we need the water pump too, right? Where is that made? What tier is that? Tier 2, I think, right? Absolutely not. Tier 3 as well. Biofuel. Machining bench. So we need to upgrade on this. So epoxy, not a big deal. We need only 10 of it. We should have enough for the bones, I think, for that. 120 on the nails. We might be okay on the ores and stuff. Once they smelt down. I think, possibly. We're going to need all those nails. Alright. Speaking of nails, let's save that last little bit of copper as well. Yeah, there we go. Dude, that refined wood takes super long to make, man. Let's get rid of this, too. We don't need that in there. put it in here. Now for the creature deterrent, what is the first tier? I don't know if it's tier 3 or tier 2. There's a tier 2 one, right? Yeah, right here. Oh, that's right, we need the armor. I think it's made in here, right? So we need the headpiece and the chest, I think. Where's that made? Wait, what? Textiles. All right. Get him, buddy. Get him. Beast versus beast. Who's going to win? I mean, of course, my beast, right? Hopefully. If I lose him right now, I would lose my absolute mind, dude. There you go, buddy. He doesn't have any food, so I was kind of worried about his health. Alright, so we need a textiles bench. And that's probably going to be a lot of stuff we don't have. Mainly room. We can make it now. Okay, here's this. That's where I like putting my mortar and pestle. It kind of just works over there because it's a big flat table. Perfect. Alright, so let's get a stack of wood going. And that'll be 500 on the refined wood. 16 minutes. Okay. How much do we need for the mixer, though? Just 50, so not bad at all. We'll let all that smelt up. Or not smelt up, but craft up, though. Just to have it. Can this go outside? I think so, right? It can. Okay. No shelter. Okay. We'll use it and we'll pick it right back up. So for the deterrent, we need the arm and the headpiece. One of you. And then headpiece. We should actually make some of this for ourselves as well. Just to have some armor. Get some more of the fiber. What do we make? Just a feet, right? Oh, it puts it on. I was like, dude, where'd it go to? So we need a chest, a legs. And then we need another head. And another hand. Thought I was losing my mind there for a minute. There we go. Oh, we need tree sap. Okay. Let's do 50 for the moment. Then we'll need some stone. And then we're going to need just the spoiled meat. Now that should be right here. It'll be a use for all that, you know. Alright, cool. So that's kind of up and going. We need more nails. And that. We got the refined wood going. Do we have 50? Absolutely. Alright, so that's done. We're going to need the other workstation as well. The higher tier one. What are we missing for that? Epoxy. 120 nails. We have 120 on the nails? We do. And then rope. Let's just make all those. We're going to need some more. We need some more of the fiber. We don't have any. Let me grab some fiber. And then I think we're kind of set for making the next tier on the workbench. And then all we're missing is stuff for the concrete mixer. We can get some biofuel going. Almost there, man. Almost there, dude. Need to make the ranch station as well, so I think that's going to be some nails or some ingots. We'll see, we'll see. Alright, so all we need is the epoxy. So we'll grab some bones. Grab some bones. Make all this into epoxy. That'll kind of clean up the storage some too. We got a ton there, man. That is not too bad, dude. Alright, cool. So that's doing its thing. Here is this. And there is one deterrent. Now we need to get some more of this stuff spoiled up so we can have the fuel for it, but that should be good for right now. Just keeping the crocodiles away, man. These things are not safe at all. Let's put it right back here. And throw that in there for the fuel. So it'll last an hour and a half. That's plenty of time for right now. We get so much of the spoiled meat. It might be enough without having the, what's the station made for that? Forget the name of it. Or even where you find it. This guy. We don't have any of the spoiled plants. I'd have to pick some of the carrots and let them spoil, so, I mean, it's fine, man, it's fine. Again, a couple stacks of meat. We'll let it, all spoil naturally like this. Speaking of that, put those in here. And then, ranch station. I hear you. I prefer not to. All we need is some wood. Yeah, there we go. Ah, dude, get a saddle for Junior. I will be super, super happy. Again, feel a little bit more safe as well. We should be good with the deterrent, right? Okay, we need to move it closer to us. Maybe set it up right here in the front. A little bit closer. It doesn't cover a very, very big area like the other one does. Can it go up here? Absolutely. I hear bees. Thought I heard bees. I don't know what that was. Terrifying, though. Alright. Almost time to take a nap. Let's do that real quick, and then... How's the epoxy? Ready to be made. 67, that'll be enough. Alright, nap time. 1 minute. Okay, look. Campfire. Just saying that smelter should work for a campfire. Kind of the, it's kind of the same concept, you know? What was that? You alright? I think he's fine. I'll be that thing over there making noise. Alright, let's eat some food. Little breakfast. Ranch. We'll set you up over here on the side. Alright, so a saddle for Junior. So some rope, and then what do we need for the cart? It's kind of expensive. Let's not worry about the cart right now. Let's just do the basic saddle. Some rope. It's a desert one. Don't think we need that. Is there a desert on this map? I don't think so, right? Alright, let's give you this and that. And then, what else do we have left? We got the wood there, so that's all done. I think we needed 50. Just need the epoxy and then some more rope. We'll just do all of them. There's your epoxy. And then we should probably take all this stuff out and just let it pull what it wants. There we go, man. Upgraded. And that'll be the tier 3 one. I don't know if we're going to be doing tier 4. I'm not sure. I think there's a couple items that we have to use tier 4 on for stuff. For crafting. But I like to not use the stuff like this as much as possible. Could use that for power as well. Might set one of these up. I mean, you gotta have running water though, right? I don't think the lake counts for that. It'd have to be all the way over there by the river. Not too sure. Alright. That's made. Let's pick this guy up. Our light went out too. Let's give you some sticks. There we go. That's a crafting one. We want the machine one. There we go, man. Not too bad, dude. Alright, so let's destroy you. Again, we need the space. And then all this can go right back inside. There we go. So, next item of business. Not this. I mean, that wouldn't be too bad to have right now, but kind of limited on the space. What is a mixer called? It's a concrete mixer? Is that the first tier one? I think so, right? Double check. Triple check. It is. Cement mixer. Has to be made at the fabricator. We should be able to pull one of these down to move our spaceship over here. We'll wait until we get the main base set up and then worry about moving it. I like having it by base, right? Kind of works in with the atmosphere. So all we're missing is some rope and some ingots. Ingots we have. Let's do the iron. Do we have any more of the fiber? Let me grab some fiber, and then that should be ready by that time. Make the cement mixer, and I'll try to get some more silica. Let's give you your saddle, buddy. I have to get some more silica, make up a little bit of that, and then make our biofuel. And then what do we need for the water, too? Is it just a biofuel one? Ah, dude, we need copper and gold for electronics. And resin. What do we need for the resin? Oxide and wood. Okay, let me do some farming, and I'll see you back in a couple minutes. Might have room for the mixer right here. I can't remember if that can be outside or not. We'll store this in here. Well, let's store it over here. Save it for later. Same with this. So here's the thing, man. I decided to go into the cave while we were waiting. Grab the gold, some of the iron, things like that. Took Junior with us. Got all the way inside. And the storm started. We might not have a base by the time we get back. I'm just saying, dude. Oh, man, I didn't think about that. So, we don't have the lightning rod. We don't have any protection for the stuff inside because our base is only made with tier 2 items. So, might be a problem. The other problem is, and I didn't think about until Junior was in the water, he might not be able to get out. Might have to build some ramps for him. I don't know if the land is sloped enough to get him out. Maybe up here? But we got like 70, I think, or 77 on the gold. So we might be good for the electronics. And I don't think we require the, yeah, right here. The water connection for the biofuel. I think it's just like an option. But if we're setting everything up, I mean, we might as well go ahead and just set everything up, right? Get it all done at once. And there was some silica up here I want to grab for the concrete mixer. Turn our light off. Yeah, right here. I think what we can do, run up top there, then jump back in the water, swim along the river, and then through the lake. That's right by base. Junior should be able to get out that way too. Let's give him some more food. And this is the wrong Junior, I think. I was looking at his stuff because he got one more point. He doesn't have all this unlocked. I can't remember which one was my good one. This isn't unlocked, and neither is that all the way. I think the good one had all that stuff. So this might be the farming one. Not too sure, man. Not too sure. Alright, so let's grab some of this. A little bit of oxide, and we'll see about getting across back to the base. What we might do is build some bridges. One up there, and then possibly one up here to get out of the cave. Not sure how big that cave is, or how much we need to get in there, but I don't want to have problems getting in and out if we're being chased by something. I mean, there's a structure there. Not sure how much is damaged. I can see some on the roof, though, already. All of our trees are gone, too. That kind of sucks, man. Again, I wish that the trees were a little bit more sturdy, you know? So, let's do this. Let's repair you. Don't want to trip going up the steps. A lot of stuff here. Oh, dude, cannot wait till we get the tier 5 stuff unlocked. I won't do too much here for the repairs. I'll do it here in a minute. Let's do the main stuff here, though. Is that alright? What is that from? What is that from? I don't know. Okay, it's fine, it's fine. Some there, too. Alright, so... we might not have enough of the stuff for the electronics. I was kind of thinking, too. So let's do some... ah, dude, there's so much junk everywhere. Do some sorting real quick. That's the gold that we need. That's some more iron that can go in here to be smelted. We should have all the organic stuff that we need made. There's 51 there. Let's do some more of the epoxy. And then we'll need this for later. And then the stone too. Okay, that's good for now. So, for the mixer, just need rope. I didn't grab any fiber. The main thing I needed, we didn't grab. And let's start smelting up the gold bars. A little bit of fiber. Not too much. Luckily, it respawns every time we start the game, which is kind of nice. Had it off at the start, but it was causing some of the major lag issues. Almost 100. Let's get a stack of 100. That should be fine. That'll work. Alright, so we need some rope. Make all of it. Let's just do 20. That should be fine. And that'll get that made. Let's stop it. Craft you. Stop it. Stop. Clear. Craft you. And then we need the biofuel. So just need iron ingots. We got a ton of those. Concrete mix and some screws. Now for the screws, we can make those now, right? Oh, we need steel. Well, that's unfortunate. Give me this. And some of those. 18 steel bloom, that should be fine. Concrete mixer. Can that go outside? No shelter, okay. Thing is massive, dude. It is so big, man. Alright, so we're good there. No water, but it is optional. Not that. This. And then let's make tree sap. Okay. Stack of 100. We got some somewhere. Right? Had some left over? Maybe not? Oh, we had some. 8 left. Stop this. Clear it. I need this. It's holding up progress, buddy. That'll get some making. It goes kind of slow, so it's not that big of a deal. Why do we need tree sap for this? Anyways, it's kind of weird. How much do we need? It wasn't very much. We got this too we can make. Not now because we need too much on the electronics. So we need 12, okay. It's not too many. And then for the water pump, 4 on the electronics. We should be able to make those with the copper wire, which we need to make. So let's count this out because we are very limited on a copper right now. So we need 16 and 4. And 15. That's 5 for each one. Let's do 10. And then we need the gold as well. We can't smell gold in here. Oh, dude. What is the next tier on the... Ah, we need tier 3 on the furnace. That's the anvil, right? That's the anvil. Right here. I mean, really, we got all the stuff. Let's make that today as well. We just need 20 on the concrete mix. That's 8. We need 12 altogether. 9, 10, 11, 12. We need some more of the tree sap. Again, I try to progress so far in the video so that in between, I can farm stuff for the next video, right? Kind of a good progression system. It's not too bad, really. So we need 20 more of these. How much can we make? 48. Okay, so we got enough of the stuff for the mix. So let's do the extra 20. And then we'll do the extra 28. And that'll be kind of set. Freeze up our inventory as well. Drop those off. Let's get our steel. Grab these back because I can't go in there anyways. We'll set them right here at the bottom. Eat some food. A guy does get hungry. Living on carrots. We got some salt for this. Alright. Biofuel. Concrete mix and then iron ingots. Steel screws, that's right. We need one of the steel. One of you. Now, for this playthrough as well, this series, I don't want to stock up on so much stuff. So a lot of it will be kind of made to order for the most part. Now, this should be optional for the water. It is. Okay, fantastic, man. Is this safe to be outside? I can't remember. Should we put it in here? Well, we got room. Let's put it in here for safety. And then all we need here is going to be some sap and then probably some sticks. We got a ton of sticks. Which, I mean, we can make sap with as well. Let's leave those. The sticks. The sticks. Alright, let's do some sap. So we got a stack here of 100. Let's do... I like doing the wood. I know some people like using the sticks for this, but we get so much of the wood and it makes 2-to-1 ratio. Leave these in there. Leave that in there. Do we not have more? Okay, so that's going. So, there we go. So technically we're kind of set for our mining now. Right? Wait a minute, why is that fully repaired? Why is that not using any durability? Should that not go down when you're using it? I haven't repaired it. Or does it just last that long? That's kind of weird. Maybe it uses durability whenever the biofuel's gone? I don't know. It doesn't say. If you know, let me know. Maybe it's just a very, very durable item. If so, I mean, that's kind of cool. But that'll give us more stuff there for that. So, since we had the biofuel, let's get into territory that we're not very familiar with. Like the lights. There is some biofuel ones, right? Canteen. And there's a biofuel generator. Might use that for our power. Probably write that in the water wheel. I don't know. We'll have to see. I'm wanting to do the biofuel, so maybe just stick with that one generator. Where are the lamps, though? That might be one of the stations, too, for decorations. There's a stove. Aquarium. The drills. Ah, here we go. I knew there's a light somewhere. Oh, that's a lamp. We'll definitely make one of those to carry around for right now. And I have to see where the lights for inside is. It might be in the decorations bench. Let's make one. Either this one or... Surely it wouldn't be over here, right? Candles. Carved wood stuff. Armor stand. It's made with animal fat. I'm not sure. This might be for the next video. Candles. Rustic lamp. Requires power. Is there not a biofuel lamp for inside? So I looked all over, even looked online, couldn't find any lights. I thought there were some lights like this that you could have in the base that ran off of biofuel. I guess not, man. Not too sure. Alright, so anyways, we got all this. We got that. I'm stuck on biofuel. There is the furnace. Now for this guy, okay, water is optional as well. We need 4 electronics. Again, we are so ahead of space, man. Will this go right there? It might. Let's pick you up. Might need to move the concrete station over some. Let's just do that now. We're gonna need to. I can see it now. We're gonna be out of space for sure. Let's leave some of that in there. This will be the last thing before we go. Get this set up and possibly the water if we can. Even if we don't run the water, I just want to get it all made. So this first. This second. I need to do repairs on the base as well. Okay, there's that. There's this. There's those. Let's grab our gold. There we go. Make sure it does smelt it up. It should. It's right there. There we go, dude. It has been a very, very long road to the water, man. Alright, there's one. Let's get some of the wire made. Resin. We got some. And that'll be for some of these. We can make one. One whole electronic. We only need 4, so it's not too much. Dude, our base looks so bad. Let me do some repairs while we're waiting for the gold to smelt up. And then I might take a nap as well. It's almost time. By the time I'm done repairing, it should be nighttime. So I'll see you in the morning. We'll make our water pump and kind of call it for the day. It has been very, very busy, man. But very good progress at the same time. Alright, so it is the next morning. Junior and me got attacked last night, dude. By those guys. Is that one? These guys are terrifying, dude. It's like they just sit there and watch you. And there's a whole pack that'll come up to you. Now, the deterrent doesn't seem to be working for those. Not sure why. Wish it would. Just saying, though. So we definitely got to work on some walls here before too long. Because these things are no joke. They almost destroyed the deck. They come in packs of like 3 or 4 at a time, too. You alright still? You're fine, man. You're fine. Alright, so. Electronics. Make 2. What are we missing? Gonna be some copper. I think we only need 5, or is it 4? It's only 1 more, and we need some steel ingot. Oh, totally forgot about the steel. Alright, so one of you. Where is the steel bloom that we had? We got some more, right? Somewhere? We got 7. Maybe all the steel bloom was done. Yeah, we still need a couple more of those. Alright, can we make it? Let's do this. Take that out. That'll be 10. And that'll be enough, right? We need 15. We got 7 in here. We got 9 in there. Okay. So that'll be plenty. Okay, that'll be just enough for the water. So water will be sorted out. Electricity. Oh, you know what? Generator is tier 4, right? I don't think there's a tier 3 one. Beacons. Yeah, we can't have power yet. Okay. Can we make one of these? We don't have aluminum. Interesting. So no power yet. Okay. Little ways away. We gotta make the forge too. Probably next video. Ah, we can't. We don't have enough steel, I don't think. We need to find some more caves. Maybe exploring in the next video. Try to find some caves. You guys said there's a cave around. I can't believe there's not a generator closer down here. Or at least some of the lights that would run off of the biofuel itself. I'll have to look. I'll double check. And if you know, you can definitely leave me a comment. But there should be some lights like that you could put a biofuel canister in and have them run that way. And if there's not, that's definitely something they should put in the game because there should be some for the Tier 3 biofuel stage. One would think. Just saying. Alright, there's 10 more. Smelt you up. Probably smelt the rest of those too. This guy we're done with. Let's go ahead and destroy him. We're kind of set there. Dude, my storage is so messed up. I'll fix it in between videos. Keep some of that for Junior. Put you back up in there. And then put this in the deterrent. There we go. That adds up very fast. There you go, buddy. Keep it nice and strong. I'll cook it for you eventually. Change out our oxygen and water. We'll make the biofuel pump. Probably just set it up right over here on the side. And we'll kind of call it for the day. I think we're finally set. Copper wire, need one more. Of course. We're out of copper. It's the way that it goes usually. I would have lost it, dude. Right then and there. Would have just ended the video. No outro or anything. I mean, not really. There we go. Ah, dude. So that's done. Let's make a canister. Let's make 2. One for now, one for later, right? Have it in there, making some stuff. And for this guy, we'll just set him up over here on the side. Maybe just right here. Easy access to him. Now, again, I don't want to use electricity, I don't think. If we can help it, I'd like to stay away from it unless it's required for something. So, I got to figure out about some lights on the inside of the base. We might just do some of the indoor ones that uses the animal fat and stuff like that. There we go. I want to run as much off of the biofuel as we can. That's kind of the whole point of this part of the series. Live primitive, no power, no high-powered stuff. I mean, other than this, it's kind of cool. We got it at the end of the last video, so I definitely want to use it. Plus, uses biofuel, so kind of makes sense in a way. But again, it's kind of weird that it doesn't use any durability for the item. Might be bugged, might not. Put our canisters in here. Let those start filling up some. I'll get more stuff made in between videos. Hopefully these will both be ready. What we'll try to do, I think, is we need to do some exploring. Need to find some caves around here. And then I want to start getting stuff prepped for our base build. Now, what I'm thinking is, on this map, there's some of the new brick, right? We got clay brick. I'm very excited about that. And we've also got this stuff here. So I'm not sure. I definitely want to incorporate some of the... is that tier 5? That's tier 5. That's tier 5. I want to use a lot of the beeswax stuff too. Where is that stuff at? That tier 2? It is. Use that for the build as well, for the roof. It's all tier 5 stuff. So it's going to be a lot of repairs, so it's not too big of a deal. But I want to have the brick probably for the sides and the beeswax for the roof for our base build over here. We'll kind of see how it is. We'll mix and match. But again, want to have as much primitive stuff as we can just for this series, man. But dude, well, not too bad of a day, man. It is a lot of stuff packed in this one video. Pretty good upgrades, though. So we got Junior, one of the Juniors. I got to look and see which one I wanted to have. One's made for farming, one's made for our just regular exploring and stuff like that, and defense. But I like it. It's a huge change of pace and scenery from Olympus. However, we are going to go ahead and leave this one here. Hope you enjoyed the video. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.